2022-0D02879, the state of Texas versus Israel Huerta. Is that your true and correct name, sir?
Yes, sir.
And your date of birth is 7/13 of 2004? Okay. You recognize your attorney there, Mr. Spencer? And Mr. Spencer, you recognize your client, Mr. Huerta?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Now, this is a plea agreement case. And so if the state would like to state the plea agreement on the record.
Yes, Your Honor, the plea agreement is to plead the counts 1 through 5 for a lesser included of engaging in organized criminal activity, that lesser being aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, with the deadly weapon finding, Your Honor, and credit for all time currently served.
And it's, did you say 2 years? TDC?
It is to TDC, Your Honor.
To TDC. And so, and it's to the lesser aggravated assault. I have it. Okay. Is that also your understanding of the plea agreement, Mr. Spencer?
It is, Your Honor.
Is it also your understanding of the plea agreement, Mr. Huerta? Okay, you have to speak up and say yes or no so we can hear you. Okay. Now, you understand the plea agreement is not absolutely binding upon me, but should I choose not to follow it, should I choose to be harsher than that, you could withdraw your plea and we could proceed to a trial on this matter at a later date. But if I follow the plea agreement, it is final. You cannot withdraw your plea. You cannot appeal the case without my consent. You would be sent to the Texas Department of Corrections at their earliest convenience to serve out whatever remains of this sentence. After being given full credit for the time that you've served. You understand that?
Yes,
You
Your Honor.
understand? Okay. Now, we have in front of us some documents marked State's Exhibit 1, the guilty plea and waiver forms in this case. They bear the signature of your attorney, the state's attorney, and what appears to be your signature. Did you in fact sign these documents?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you read them before you signed them?
No.
Did you understand what you were reading and signing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Did your attorney further explain to you the meaning of the documents?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you have any question about their meaning?
Oh, Your Honor.
So if there's never any question, let me briefly explain to you what they mean. Primarily two things. First, you're coming into court and telling me through a judicial confession, yes, Judge, I did commit the lesser included offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, either yourself or as a party under the laws of the state of Texas. And secondly, you're telling me that you understand that you're giving up some valuable rights here today. The most important of those rights, the right to a trial by jury, not only upon the issue of guilt, not guilt, but also upon the issue of any potential punishment. You fully understand that.
Yes, Your Honor.
Understanding that, how do you plead then to the lesser included offense, aggravated assault, guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Enter your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did anybody force you, threaten you, coerce you, or in any way make you plead guilty?
Oh, Your Honor.
Anybody promise you anything or persuade you in such a manner that you felt you had to plead guilty other than the plea agreement stated on the record in open court here this afternoon?
Oh, Your Honor.
Now, you understand the potential punishment for this offense as a lesser included. Is that a second degree or third? Which is it?
Second degree. Your Honor?
Second.
Second, Your Honor.
Okay, so second degree, not less than 2 years, nor more than 20 years in prison, a fine not to exceed $10,000. You understand I'll sentence you somewhere within those general guidelines.
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
You are a U.S. citizen.
Yes, Your Honor. Cash your butter and then you can grab the phone and transfer to that phone.
And how old are you, sir?
18. I can't remember the extension. You can grab that phone.
And so something, I've got some background noise there somewhere. 18 years of age. And have you ever been under the care of a psychiatrist or psychologist for any mental health or mental illness issues?
Just to a state hospital, Your Honor.
Okay, for what?
Depression.
Okay. And are you presently under any medications?
Yes, Your Honor.
And are they helping you
Yes, Your Honor.
to such a degree that you believe you are mentally competent, that you understand everything that's going on here today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Now, Mr. Spencer, you've had time to go over the facts, circumstances of the case, legal aspects of the case, and had time to evaluate your client's mental status.
I have, Your Honor.
And based on all that, are you representing to me that you believe he is mentally competent to enter this plea?
After numerous conversations with my client, I believe he is competent to proceed, Your Honor.
Now, as this case, well, let's see, as it would have been charged if you'd gone to the jury on the higher degree case, let's see, would he have been eligible for probation to a jury?
He would have, Your Honor.
Okay, now you understand that by giving that up, by pleading guilty, you give up the opportunity for probation. Of course, you lessen the amount of the trial as to the minimum punishment is 5 on that to 99 or life. And I know Mr. Spencer is an excellent attorney, and I'm sure he's gone over all of that with you. But you understand and are you agree with giving up that opportunity to ask a jury for that and be sentenced to at least a known factor of 2 years in prison.
Yes, Your Honor.
That's what you want to do.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Now, then the state may summarize the evidence.
Yes, Your Honor, had the state proceeded to trial on the indictment, the state would have proven beyond a reasonable doubt counts 1 through 5, each and every element of the offense, Your Honor.
All right. And any objection to the evidence
No objection, Your Honor.
received? Based on the evidence before the court finds the evidence sufficient to find the defendant guilty of the lesser included offense of aggravated assault with a deadly weapon, and I so find. I'm ready to proceed upon the issue of punishment here. It looks like when this happened, you were in high school. Did you ever get your high school diploma?
No, Your Honor.
Did you ever get your GED?
No, Your Honor.
I would suggest it would be a good idea that while you're still incarcerated, work on that, because when you come back out, you'll need to have some skills and some education. You were living with your mother. When you get out of prison, what is your plan, sir?
I'm going to go to golf course so I can find a tree. That's a trait for me to practice.
All right. And are you going to have a place to live when you get out? You're going to come back here to El Paso and probably again live with your mother or someone else?
With my mother.
All right. All right. Well, I will follow the recommendation then, 2 years to serve in the Texas Department of Corrections. I'll give you credit for all the time that you have served, and good luck to you, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you,